Welcome to Blam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 playoff simulation. That's right, we're simulating every single game for the entire NBA playoffs right here on jablamsports.com and on Twitch, Jablam Sports. Check it out. Game threes tonight. We're in the third round. Game threes tonight. Bucks and Raptors first. Game three, of course, and then later tonight, Lakers Mavericks. Both series tied up at 1. Milwaukee winning game 1, Raptors winning game 2 in this series. We'll be starting in less than a minute. Remember, go to our website, jablamsports.com, click on simulation, click on NBA, and you get all the information for every game, every team, and the playoff leaders, and you can watch all the past games for the entire NBA playoff simulation. We're also all over social media. You can check us out, Jablam Sports, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, of course. Follow us there for consistent updates. And of course, we're doing podcasts. We have our hockey podcast in our 5th season now, and we are also now doing a wrestling podcast. So check that out. All right, game 3, Raptors Bucks. Series is tied up at 1. Enjoy the game, folks.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Toronto Raptors here at their home, Scotiabank Arena. For the Raptors, tonight a chance to press their advantage after an impressive road win in Game 2. They're approaching this one with a lot of confidence. These guys have to feel pretty good splitting Games 1 and 2. Now at home and somewhat in control of the series at this point. Kenny, how important is it now for them to take Game 3?
A loss negates everything that they worked for in the first 2 games. So they can't have that happen tonight. They have to set the tone for the rest of the series.
Whoever wins this game jumps into the driver's seat of this series. Home crowd's going to be hype. I can hear the crowd behind us now. It's about to be crazy. Got to win this game to take this lead, baby.
Well, just about time to start this one. We send it down to Kevin Harlan.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts at the top. The challenge for owners, most of whom don't come from basketball backgrounds, is picking the right person to entrust with roster decisions. That skill set is hard to evaluate sometimes, but getting that first decision right can sometimes make all the difference. Kevin?
It sure can. All right, D.A., thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bledsoe, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. No good from Bledsoe. Here's Anunoby. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Bledsoe outside. Fires the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Snatched away. Here's the break. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. About a minute played so far here in the first. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Shot clock at 6. Out to Ibaka. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Raptors.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
Here's Lopez. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Here's Lowry. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Here's Siakam following the basket by Giannis. The drive by Siakam. Lopez with the block.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
On defense, Milwaukee. Siakam passes to Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Siakam.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Now here is Ibaka. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Count it.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. A 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lowry looking around. The shot off that time. Good D by Lopez. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's good. This game is all even. Giannis has got 5 now.
And I tell you, once Antetokounmpo starts hitting this consistently, it's a wrap. Over. Finne. Done. Go to black. Encouraging to see him knock down the 3.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Van Vliet passes to Davis. Matthews with a steal. Outside Korver, pass to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Pretty good at forcing the issue inside is Williams. He knows how to draw the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Williams is the former #2 pick in the 2005 draft, and he's carved out a nice role for himself and continues to be an effective player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Ilyasova. Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Matthews against Davis. Out to the wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. That shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Now here's Gasol. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here is Ilyasova. 1:10 left in the first quarter. It's back to Hill. Clock at 4. And Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here is Matthews. The Raptors getting the bucket. Passes it to Hill. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Van Vliet passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Van Vliet. Davis surveying the floor. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Defensive Player of the Year back in 2003. Gasol entered the league with a raw skill set, a lot of size, and we've seen the determination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Gasol. Milwaukee making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Matthews against Davis. Matthews with it. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, and straight to floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Toronto?
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Davis is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here is Hill. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. That's tipped. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Korver.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
Now here is Hill. The kick out to Matthews for 3. Sinks the triple. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Raptors leading by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Gasol wide open. He fires. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Norman Powell comes in for Davis. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Giannis. Bucks trail by 6. Bledsoe for 3. They get it back. And the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam outside. Great D that time for Middleton.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the Bucks making a change here. Williams is checked in. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Siakam. And it's Giannis missing. Raptors leading by 4. Outside Lowry. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good. Giannis has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Anunoby kicks to Ibaka. Here's Anunoby, defended by Middleton. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Toronto called for the foul. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Lopez with the steal. Bledsoe against Powell. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Over Lowry. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Middleton.
Boy, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Middleton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Van Vliet looking around. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Kyle, tough time getting shots to fall in the first half. How do you get back on track offensively?
Oh, we just got to keep on moving, keep on playing with the pass. And we got good energy. We're just not really making any shots. So we're playing pretty good defense. We just got to knock down some shots.
Well, we'll see if we can get it done in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Raptors, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well,
They're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you could tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And here we go. Getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard position. There's the pass to Powell. Offline with his 3. Powell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here is Lowry. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here's the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
You got to mind your business around Bledsoe. If not, he's going to pick your pocket.
Powell, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Powell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Siakam against Giannis. Back to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Powell. Shot clock at 3. Fires from the wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Raptors trail by 4. Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Marc Gasol check in for the Raptors. Davis comes in for Norman Powell. Toronto with the ball. Lowry has the open look. And the Raptors miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Ibaka. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Outside, Gasol. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill inside, covered by VanVleet. Hill kicks to Matthews. Lopez outside. From deep. And Davis pulls it down.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Davis.
And so he'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Corbin. Fires for three. And the Bucks miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anunoby, good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Gasol against Ilyasova. The dish to Lopez. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. They now take the lead. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Outside Matthews. Outside Korver from downtown. Drills it from outside. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Toronto trailing. Toronto calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Anunoby. The Bucks also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Ilyasova. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Much respect to Matthews for his focus. I mean, you can't tie this guy down. I mean, he's excellent at scoring through contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Hill. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Bucks. Matthews scanning the floor. And Hill has it in the corner. Kicks it to Williams. Outside Matthews. The 3 from Korver. Powell pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The shot, no good. Korver with the defensive effort. He feeds it to Hill. Good D by Siakam.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
From deep 3-point range, off target with that shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Davis, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Sweet little floater. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early, Greg, and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Lowry can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Now here's Middleton. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Giannis inside. Siakam's there. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. The 3. Offensive rebound. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now here's Powell. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto no luck.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
One shot.
And that one misses. Raptors trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Anunoby. Outside Lowry. To stop the drought. And it's Lowry again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Giannis high post. Lopez against Ibaka. Bledsoe looking around. Goes back up. And it's Giannis missing. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Now the pass to Powell. Outside Lowry. Back to foul. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Bledsoe outside. .136 left to play in the final quarter. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy. It's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 16. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for Milwaukee.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Williams looking around. He dishes it to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Hill passes to Connaughton. They shoot again, and the layup good by Hill. And the Bucks lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's McCall. Johnson dishes to Thomas. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Wow, what a second half for the Bucks. The Raptors were a fair bit better in the first half. The rebounding was fantastic, but the Bucks started playing well right at the end of the first half, and they took it on in the third quarter. Excellent game from them. You can see the shooting percentage was a big difference. The Bucks were on fire, and the Raptors were abysmal. Rebounding was there, but that's pretty much all. As the Bucks went to the line much better, and their shooting percentage was much better. Giannis and the Bucks take Game 3 They're up 2-1 in this series. Game 4 in 2 days, Tuesday night. Don't miss out. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Coming up next, Lakers versus Mavericks. Game 3, that series knotted up at 1. And of course, here at our team, we're giving you the entire NBA playoffs simulation. Go to our website, jablamsports.com. Click on simulation. Click on NBA, and you get all the stats for every game, every team, and the playoff leaders. And of course, you can see every single game there. They're on our Twitch as well and on our YouTube page, Jablam Sports. Check us out. We're all over social media, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us there. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy. We're giving this to you for all you thirsty sports fans out there. And also, check out, we have our podcast now. Our hockey podcast is now in its 5th season, and we just started doing a wrestling podcast. So check that out.